everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, now you know. And you guys, today we're going to be playing with loads of brand new makeup, literally a full face of first impressions. If you saw my last Sephora haul, I have it linked up here if you haven't seen that. But we are going to be testing, trying out all the brand new makeup that I did get in my Sephora haul today. So we have lots to try out. So let's just get started. And if you're new to this channel, then hello, I'm so happy to have you. Don't forget you click the subscribe button to become part of this weird, awesome, amazing family. And I'll have my Instagram linked right up here and in the description if you want to check me out or give me a follow over on Instagram. I would really appreciate it. We're doing a lot of fun videos and reels and posts and stuff over there. And also follow me on TikTok because TikTok is poppin'. And I do post almost daily over there. Alrighty, so starting off here, I've got this new primer from Rare Beauty. This is the Always an Optimist, that's French. Here it is, Always an Optimist Pore Diffusing Primer. And I normally don't use like pore filling primers just because, you know, I have super dry skin, so it kind of like weirds me out because I'm afraid that it's gonna be really dry. Here's what the little bottle looks like, but it does look super cute, and I'm always down to like try a new primer because, you know, not all primers that are quote-unquote pore filling are gonna be like super drying. Like normally they would be, but you know, some have come out that are like hydrating pore filling primers or something. But you know, I'm not gonna knock it yet because I haven't tried it yet. So that went on real smooth though, like it feels great. I can't really tell, you know, here's the thing, when it comes to pore filling primers, I can never really tell if my pores are being filled just by looking at it. I don't know why, I don't know if that's just me, but it feels great and it felt really nice going on. So next up we have this right here from Fenty Beauty. This is the Eaze Drop Tinted Moisturizer. I'm so excited for this, you guys. I love tinted moisturizer, as you know. It's literally like my favorite thing, and I did get mine in the shade 9. Now this is definitely gonna be too dark for me now, but I did order this when I had a tan, so we're just gonna make it work. It is gonna be a bit too dark, I apologize. But here is what it looks like. It looks adorable, and I think I'm gonna put this on with my Morphe brush. I really like this brush for certain foundations. Like I love this brush for the Morphe 2 foundation, and I'm gonna try this brush today. Oh yeah, and it's a bit too dark, but I don't think it's that bad. I thought that it was gonna be like way too dark, but I don't think it's that bad. That looks really nice. Wow, already it looks really nice. I'm a simp for tinted moisturizers. That looks so good, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm so impressed. I can't even talk. Wow. I'm so impressed. I love this. Now I will say I do think this foundation is a little bit too yellow for me, but you really can't tell that much just because I feel like obviously with, you know, tinted moisturizers you can get away with things a bit easier because, you know, it's not like a super thick coverage foundation. Then I do a tiny little second layer on my forehead because I got a big forehead. You guys, I love this. Wow, and like obviously it's definitely a tinted moisturizer. I can still see my redness peeking through a little bit, but it's definitely not that bad. All right. Oh my god, I'm not wearing earrings. What the heck? I gotta go put some on. I was wondering why I felt so naked. Okay, that's better. Okay, okay, so here's the foundation. I love this. I love this so much. I think it looks fantastic. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so that's a huge win. And now I'm gonna do a tiny little bit of concealer. This is just my normal Shape Tape concealer, and I don't have another one to try, or else I would have used a different one, like a new one, but I did have a new one. So there's that, and I have a new setting powder to try today. I have this one from Taupe. This is the Taupe the Silk Powder, and it looks super cool. So we are going to be trying this today. And then here's what the little packaging looks like. It just looks adorable. Look at that. The powder looks like that. And I'm just going to try a little bit of this here because, you know, normally I just use my Pat McGrath translucent setting powder. And I don't use much setting powder. I literally only use it like under my eyes. Feels pretty good. It doesn't feel as matte as normal like it would with other setting powders, but it feels good. So again, it's just a powder. I'll have to try this out more to see if I like it or not, but first impressions, I do like it. It's still a little bit tacky under here, like it's not like super matte, and it doesn't really feel like it's set my concealer, but I guess we'll see. It looks nice. I don't know. Next up we have bronzer. I have this new bronzer to try out. This is the Gucci Elcat Soleil bronzer, and I got mine in the shade 3. Now I have a feeling this is again gonna be too dark for me, but look at this packaging, you guys. Oh my goodness. Wowee. It's very dark, and then you do have like a little brush to put it on with, but let's be honest, who is gonna use that brush? I am going to put this on with the lightest of hands that I have ever done because I'm scared that it is going to be way too dark. Yeah, it is too dark, and I think that it is a little too red, if that makes any sense. Like, I think that, I mean, it looks fine, like it's blending fine, but I think that it looks a little too red, or like orange. I just don't think it's my color, and I don't know what's happening over here. It's not bad. It's getting really patchy here. Like, don't mind my nails, they look awful. But it's like getting stuck here, and it makes my nose look dirty. It looks pretty good over here, but I don't know what happened to my nose area. I'm not immediately sold by this bronzer. I know that it's Gucci, and I don't think that it's bad by any means. I don't think that I'm sold on it. Number one, I think that it's not my right shade. I think that it's a little too dark, and it's a little too red for me right now. Again, I did order these when I had more of a tan going on, so maybe it would have worked when I had like a super tan, but right now it does not work, and I feel like my forehead just looks orange. And the rest of me, this is not my favorite. I can't decide if I think the formula is not for me, or I know the color is not for me right now, but the formula as well. There was a little bit of patchiness on my nose, and it was making it kind of look cakey. I don't know. But next up we have blush, and I have this right here from Melt Cosmetics. It is the Cream Blushlight, and I got mine in the shade Honey Thief. I'm so excited about it. Look at that. It looks beautiful. I'm just gonna put this on with my cream blush brush. I don't know how pigmented this is. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that a lot. Look at that. That is really nice. Wow. Well, I love that. Wow. I know I said wow like 60 times, but I like that a whole lot. This is really, really pretty. Well, that made up for the bronzer. I love this. This is great. I love the color. I like the fact that it is not like super duper orange. It is more of like a coral, and it does pull a little bit pink, more pink than a normal coral blush would pull, but I'm very happy, and I think that looks great. I'm quickly going to prime my eyes because we are going to be doing some eyeshadow today. Not a lot. Like, I'm not trying to do a lot with my eyeshadow today, but we are going to do a little bit. So I've got my eyes primed and set. I love my new tattoos. Oh my god, I love them so much. That was really random, but I really love them, and I wanted you to see them on camera. Anyways, we're gonna go into these two palettes right here. These are by Huda Beauty. They are the Brown Obsessions palettes. I have the caramel one right here, which is very, very warm tone, very yellow and orange. And then I have this one right here, which is more yellow. I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here on the caramel palette first. I am gonna go into this one. Now, I do think that these Obsessions palettes are pretty good. I think that Huda has really worked on the formula a lot, and I think that they are much better than they used to be. So when she comes out with these Obsessions palettes now, I tend to just go ahead and get them because I do collect them. And this is blending very, very nicely. Again, we're just going into this shade right here on the Caramel palette. I'm going to my parents' house today just to kind of just, you know, hang out. It's Sunday as I'm filming this and we're just going to hang out. I think we're gonna go get some lunch somewhere, so that's exciting for me. It's very pretty. I love the way that that blended. It looks great. So next, I think I'm gonna take this shade right here from the Taupe palette, this dark brown shade, and I'm just gonna deepen up the outer part with that. It's just gonna be a pretty quick shadow look as well. Like, I'm not gonna be trying to do anything like too crazy. Just because, I don't know, man, I don't really do crazy eyeshadow looks. I've done a couple of more intricate eyeshadow looks, but like, those are very few and far between, and I just like, you know, simple, I sound like such a hypocrite because, you know, when I first started my channel, I was like, oh my god, I love to use color, and like, everyone only uses nude palettes, and I'm like over here, I'm the only one that wants to use color. And now I'm like, yeah, let's use this nude. And that shadow blended really well too. A tiny bit more patchy than the first one, but nothing that I can't work with, and it is still blending, so definitely happy there. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here for my lids. It is this one in the Toffee palette. It's this top middle one, so I think I'm going to use that for my lids today. It's really crumbly. It's not very pigmented. Maybe this one is meant to be more of like a topper shade, but it's okay. Well, that is real pretty if I do say so myself. It's the most basic thing that I've ever done, but you know, it's real pretty. I should have done my eyes first, so now I have fallout, but it's not that bad. For my inner corners, I wanted to use more of this palette, but I feel like maybe I can use this shade as my inner corner. It's a little too orange. I'm still gonna use this palette, the Toffee palette. I'm gonna go into this right here for my inner corners. It's alright, you can't really see it that much. Anyways, so I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to quickly do my brows. I'm gonna do some liner and lashes and all that good stuff, and then we'll come back and I'll finish up the rest of my makeup with you guys. Yes, so I'll see you in a minute. All right, I'm back. So I went ahead and did my liner, lashes, mascara, all that off camera. For my liner, of course, I used my Tarte Double Take liner that I use every single day, or time I do my makeup. Then I used my Marc Jacobs mascara, the Lash'd mascara, of course. And yeah, and then I used my Lilly lashes in the style Goddess. I'm gonna do a couple of freckles because I don't know, I've been really loving that look as of late. I like having like a few beauty marks. I've been seeing other people do this too, and I just think it looks so cool. So we'll just do like that. Like, look how cool that is. I think it looks really cool. And then I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds for them to dry. I love the look of moles. Like, I think moles look really cool on people's bodies. Yeah, and then you just kind of tap them out a little bit and then they get more faded. I love the look of moles on people's bodies. I think they look really, really cool. And when people have like beauty marks or like freckles or like moles on their face, I think it looks really cool. So yeah, I gave myself a few moles. Anyways, for the lips, we're gonna go in with a new liquid lipstick from Pat McGrath. This is the LiquiLUST matte liquid lipstick, and I know many people are like, oh, matte liquid lipstick, no. I don't know, guys. I like matte liquid lipstick still. I don't wear it very often, but I still do like it, and I think it still has a place. I might put a gloss over top just to, I still like the gloss look, but I think these are really, really nice. And here's what this color looks like. I did already wear this one once because I wore this in my haul video because I just couldn't wait. So I know what this looks like, and I love the formula so much. I love it. It's such a pretty color, and I think that it just goes with everything. And again, it is a matte liquid lipstick, but it is not drying in the slightest. Like, it feels more like a velvet than a matte. It feels fantastic on the lips. It's very, very moisturizing. I would say it's not moisturizing, but it's also not drying either. Like, it feels great, but I am gonna go over top of this with a little bit of the Rare Beauty. I'm gonna use Nearly Neutral instead. Let me go get it. Okay, so I have the Rare Beauty Gloss in the shade Nearly Neutral. Oh! I love this gloss so much. It's just so great. Anyways, you guys, that's it. Those are the products that are brand new at Sephora, the stuff that I got in my haul video, and I genuinely like everything that I've tried today. I like the primer. I have to use it again and try it out more to see if I really like it, but the foundation I already love. I love that Fenty Tinted Moisturizer so much, and I will 100% be using that in the future because it's just beautiful. It looks great. I like it a whole lot. So that one's a definite win. The setting powder from Taupe, I'm not too sure about this either. I'll have to again try it more to see if I like it or to see if it really works. As for the Gucci bronzer, I'm not sold on this just yet. I don't think the formula is that bad. I just don't think it's the right color for me, but that's my fault for getting a bad color. But I do think the formula is a little bit, I don't know. I definitely think that my Ilia bronzer is much better than this Gucci, but it's really entirely up to you on what and what you think on it. I feel like it looks pretty patchy up here, and it's not as blended as I would normally like, but it's not too bad. I do think it's nice. The packaging is fantastic. However, it is a luxury bronzer. I think this bronzer was like $68, and then my Ilia bronzer right here, I believe is like $26 or something. Like, there's a huge difference, and I prefer the Ilia over this. So it's entirely up to you. I don't think this is bad. I don't know, it's just not for me. The two palettes from Huda Beauty I really liked. I did like these quite a lot. I thought they blended really, really nicely. The shimmer shade on the lid is fine. It's a little bit lackluster. It's pretty crumbly, but it still looks nice. Like, I still like it. And then, of course, the Pat McGrath lipstick. I love this so much. It's like one of my favorites. I love it. It's great. The formula is fantastic, and I love it. So, oh, and also this blush, literally obsessed. So obsessed. I can't wait to use it again. That's how obsessed I am with it. I think it's wonderful. I think this is great. Probably one of my favorite cream blushes that I have. So I will definitely be using this again, and yeah, I'm really into it. But you guys, and this is the completed look that we did create using those products, but that's it, you guys. I really hope that you did enjoy the video. If you did, then go ahead and click up the like button for me and subscribe if you want to. If you want to see other videos that I post when I post them, click the little bell down at the bottom there and make sure you set it to all so that YouTube knows that you want to see my videos. Again, my name is Kenzie. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!